Welcome to the Data3Sixty Analyze filter node video. The filter node provides a powerful range of script-based data transformation capabilities, which allow you to easily filter sets of fields and rows to output in just a few steps. The dataset that we will be working with contains 10 records and 4 fields. The country field, which contains 3 values, Australia, England and America. The beverage field, which contains 2 values, coffee and tea. The price field, which contains values between 1 and 3. An additional item field, which contains values such as cake, biscuit, muffin, cupcake and non-applicable. Now let's say I would like to filter my results to only output any records where the country field equals to Australia and the beverage field equals to coffee. The first thing I will do is search for the filter node and connect it to the dataset that I would like to filter. Once the filter node is selected, the Properties menu will appear on the right-hand side of the screen. In the Configure menu, under the Filter section, I will click on the space under the field heading where it says Choose or Type, and a list of input fields will appear. I will select the field Country. You will notice the data type of the field appears in the box next to the name. Next, we will choose an operator from the drop-down list. Depending on the data type of the field, the options in the operator menu will change. For a string data type, you will see these options. For a number data type, which include integer, long and double, you will see these options. And for date and time data type, you will see these options. The date data type will also bring up a calendar so you can choose a date, and the time data type will have a list of 24-hour times to select from. For the country field, I will select equals as the operator and type in Australia in the value section. Next, I will select the field beverage, select contains as the operator, and type in COFF. This will output any records where the beverage field contains the value COFF. Next, under the filter heading, I will click on the downward arrow. I have 3 options to choose from. This will determine how my data will be filtered using the selections below. Match all. All conditions need to be met to produce a result. In other words, the country field needs to equal Australia and the beverage field has to contain the value COFF. Match any. Each condition can be satisfied individually to produce a result. In other words, the country field equals Australia or the beverage field can contain the value COFF. Match none. Output all rows where the country field does not equal Australia or the beverage field does not contain the value COFF. For this example, I will select Match All and then I will run the node. When I click on the record count on the filter node, I can see that the dataset has been filtered to only output records where the country field equals Australia and the beverage field contains the value COFF. Now I'm going to go back to my original beverage dataset, and let's say I want to output all of the records I've just filtered, but I now also want to output all records where the country field equals England, the beverage equals tea, and the price field is greater than 2. I'll click on the filter node. In the Properties section, I will click on Add New Criteria Group and add my criteria. I will select the country field, operator as equals, and value as England. I will then select the beverage field, operator as equals, and value as tea. And then I'll select the price field, select operator as greater than, and value as 2. Click on Satisfy All Groups and you will see 2 options. Number 1, Satisfy All Groups means that all groups need to be satisfied as a group to produce an output of records. Number 2, Satisfy Any Group means that any of the groups can be satisfied individually to produce an output of records. I'm going to select Satisfy Any Groups as I would like to have an output of records from both groups. Now I will rerun the node. Now I can see the record count has increased to 4, and when I view the records and sort by the country field, I can see that the records where country is Australia and beverage is coffee is output, plus the records where the country field equals England, beverage equals tea, and the price field is greater than 2.